Penn State at Ohio State. Numbers come down a little bit. It is now Penn State +4 is what we're looking at here. This is a spot I've had circled. I've said Penn State. I can't picture them not smacking around this Ohio State team that I think is soft. I will say, now that the time is here, I still like Penn State. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Penn State's offense, there's some things about it that I worry about. Everything's methodical. Everything is there's very little explosiveness with this team, but I trust their defense a lot. The offense, again, I don't know what it is because their offensive numbers, their metrics look good, like their yards per play and things. But all it is they're beating up on crummy teams in garbage time when most teams take their foot off the gas. Penn State doesn't. But I believe in this defense. Ohio State's defense is for real too, no doubt about it. But I still don't trust their offense, particularly as a favorite. Right now, they're dealing with injuries to Abuka, Trayvon Henderson, Mayan Williams. They lost their starting corner, Denzel Burke, in the second half last week. Like, they've got a lot of bodies that are banged up right now. I don't know how many of those guys are going to play or not. It's not like we get real injury reports from these coaches. But one thing, as far as Penn State goes, like I said, they're not explosive, but they're careful with the football. Drew Aller, 0 picks thrown this season. I mean, they just grind it. And I think in a game like this, that's enough. I've talked about Penn State's physicality and how I don't think Ohio State has the personnel to match that physicality in the trenches. I still believe that. I think Penn State getting anything over a field goal here is value. I think this is an under game, too. It's 46.5. This is an old-school Big Ten rock fight. I trust Penn State's quarterback more. I trust Penn State's coach more. And I think I trust their defense about equally, maybe even a little bit more. So, to me, catching Penn State as a dog here is the only way I'm looking.
I agree. We've said this for weeks now that we couldn't wait to bet Penn State against Ohio State. Penn State and Michigan, the two best defenses in the country when it comes to, EPA-wise. Efficiency-wise, Penn State ranks above Michigan in defensive efficiency, number 1 in the nation. Ohio State's great. I mean, they're number 10, but Penn State is number 1. So, yeah, you're right. I trust the Penn State defense way more than I trust the Ohio State defense in this one. Penn State has also covered 6 of their last 7 games against Ohio State. And I've been saying it for weeks. They're the disrespected ones. They feel disrespected. Yeah. Everyone's talking about Ohio State and Michigan, about who's going to represent the Big Ten and go to the college football playoff. No one's talking about Penn State. They are the team that has looked the best, the most complete, I will say, because Michigan had their struggles, although that was without Harbaugh early in the season. So maybe Michigan, I'm disrespecting them a little bit. But Penn State has looked complete, whereas Ohio State has shown some inefficiencies. I like the under as well because I don't know about both of these quarterbacks. This is the first big game for both of these guys.
It's hard to trust either of these quarterbacks, offenses that, again, we thought all these skill position players for Ohio State. If McCord was even average, we were going to see them explode. And I think McCord's been about average. It just, the offense has not clicked. There's something going on with this team, and now they're going to see the best defense they've seen all season. So the under feels like the way to go. But you agree, Penn State as a dog is the look?
Yes.
All right.